All right, folks, how's it going, fans and fellow drivers? Welcome back, Left Turn Broadcasting, coming at you live again from Pismo Beach, California. We got an exciting race happening here tonight, presenting Front Row Racing, and this is going to be League B for the Custom Cup. So full damage, full tire wear. We have 4-time tire wear. We have an exciting track coming up. We have the Daytona. It's going to be 50%. 4-time tire wear stages, and we have the pace car format going on. So the automatic cautions will be off, but the pace car is going to be on track calling mandatory cautions when it comes to any kind of incidents, which hopefully we won't be seeing too much of the pace car tonight. And speaking of the pace car, we have our very own Mucka with the CEO of Front Row Racing. He will be in the pace car tonight. And we have a special in-car reporter of Marley in the 12 car tonight. So we will be viewing him on this screen right here the entire race, while he's going to be commentating to us and clicking in when we bring him up on comms. So real quick, let's go over the driver lineup. And again, remember, this is the season opener for the B league. So we have 2 leagues for Front Row Racing for the Custom Cup, which is the A league and B league. There's nothing different when it comes to talent. It's just that we have such a huge number of Custom Cup drivers for Front Row Racing. Mucka decided to dabble it and split it and go with two different leagues. So you're going to see a lot of racing action throughout this season coming live from Left Turn Broadcasting and Front Row Racing here. So what we're going to go with the driver lineup right off the bat here. We have Mac Attack in the 17. He's going to be starting in that P1 sitting on pole. We got Pittman, who is very new, actually. We're talking rookie of all rookies here on this one. And he's going to start on the front row in second. So this ought to be good. He's going to be sporting the 18 tonight. We got J-Wall in the 48. He's going to be starting in third. We have following up with fourth on the outside of him is Skull Racer, the number 10 car. We have the in fifth place Trading Paint in the 88. Can't go wrong there. Got in sixth place Venom Mod. He's sporting the number 1 tonight. We have GZ going in 7th place. He is in the 00 car. We have Paul Bear, who is in the 71. He's going to be hitting up that number 8 spot. Number 9 is Super G Kush, and he is in the 37 car. 10th is our very own Marley. Like I mentioned earlier, he is going to be our in-race reporter. So we'll be speaking to him throughout the race tonight, getting updates, things of that nature. And he's going to be sporting that number 12, so keep an eye out for him. And we have Penn's following up on in the 11th, and he's going to be driving the 31. Matty Boy in the 41 car, he's going to be in 12th. And then in 13th spot, we have Sport Mod, and he's going to be sporting that number 6, and that's the Wienermobile, so we keep an eye out for him as well, coming from the back and see what he can produce when it comes to this extreme style of racing here on this Daytona fast track. So we're going to get this thing kicking off here, and like I said, Muck is going to be in the pace car, so we'll be hearing from him throughout the broadcast, so we'll check in him with it as well, and then, of course, we're going to be touching base with Marley, and hopefully we're going to have ourselves one awesome race tonight. So we're going to go and get over to comms real quick with the drivers. Let me go ahead and switch over. Okay, hey, drivers, we are ready to rock.
All right, we got 56 seconds.
All right, folks, so we got about a minute or so before this thing kicks off. Again, this is the season opener for Front Row Racing Custom Cup, the B. So we have the A and the B. So again, nothing different when it comes to class of driver, just the amount of numbers we have in this amazing program that Front Row Racing has put together. And then of course we have all kinds of strategies. So we're going to be trying to figure out who has what when it comes down to it. The fuel economy, the speed, the control. Because again, it's going to be a long race. All right, looks like we are counting down right now.
10 seconds.
All right, just got a word from the drivers. We are getting ready to start here in just one moment.
Here we go.
Copy that. Okay, gonna go ahead and switch over. Daytona. Remember, again, it's 50% four-time tire wear. Damage is on, so these drivers got to be nice to their cars because aero means a lot at this track, especially if you're toward the front of the pack. Now, a lot of these drivers might be able to get away with it in the pack, but will they have anything to run up front with any kind of a damaged car? I don't know. That's a good, but hopefully everyone keeps everything nice and clean, nice and fast, and of course, pointed the right direction. All right, getting ready to kick off here. Now again, Mucka has control of the pace car tonight, so it's making my job a little easier.
Go, go, go. Blow up after you cross the
Okay, so remember we're going to start off here. We're going to get the pace of the field going. They're going to transfer positions around from qualifying. So basically, Muck's going to roll them up a little bit. Everyone's going to transfer positions, so you'll see a little bit of this not really confusion, but swapping of positions right now, getting all lined up. So we're going to go 2 laps under this caution real quick, getting these guys all lined up. And then again, we have Mac Attack on that front row, so he's going to take us to that restart zone, and he's going to send this field. So we're going to see who's on top of the restarts and who may not be. Again, this is going to be a fantastic race. We did have a chance to view some of this last night in one of those practice sessions, and these boys are putting it down. So not only that, but now they got a feel of what the duration's going to be for the race and who they're working with or may not want to work with. All right, got Mud right there in the pace car. So we're still doing our pace laps right now. The tires are getting warmed up by those drivers, scrubbing them up a little bit, getting ready for some of that speed. Now remember, it's going to go over the lineup one more time here. We got Mac Attack in the front row. We got Pittman in the 18. He's on the outside there. We got Jay Well in that 48. We got Skull Racer in that number 10 car. Let's see if I can rotate through him real quick. All right, and then we have Trading Paint in the 88. Let's see, we have... There we go. Venom Mods right there. There he is in the 1 car. So he's starting about middle of pack. So this is going to be, it's going to be exciting for him because he's going to have to try to figure out who's going to go what direction. He's on the high line, 3rd car back in that one. So yeah, and there's going to be a lot of hungry drivers out there trying to get their car all up to speed real quick like. Got Matty Boy over here. Now Matty Boy's going to be sitting in the 12th position, so he's going to start up the rear of the field, right back there with Sportsmon in that Wintermobile, the number 6 car. Then right in front of him is Marley in that 12 car. Remember I said keep an eye out for that guy. That's that green and yellow machine right there. Beautiful. Good looking car. We got the 41 there. We got Paul Bear in the 71 car. Got Pins 1984. He's going to be sporting that 31 car in this season. So great. Good to see that car out here.
Going green. This lap.
All right, we're going to be heading out green here, so we're going to take a quick view to the pace car. Everyone's coming around, lining up. Hungry drivers right here.
Keep it clean.
All right, going for Mac Attack right here in the 17 car. He's going to lead us out. Here we come to the start of this fast race right here, and Mac Attack's going to throw it down. Like I love to say, keep it pointing in the right direction. Go get him, boys! Mac Attack with an amazing jump right off the start. Look like we have a good, clean, floored start here. Everyone's trying to sort out the positions. Now Mac off to a commanding lead. The only problem is when these boys get lined up and really get to moving, they're going to run him down quickly. And we're going to stay on Mac because watch the rest of this pack real quick. These guys are really coming fast. There we go, starting to line up. J-Wall, first one in contact with the leader. Followed with the 18 of Pittman. J-Wall going to go ahead and just take it to the outside right off the bat. He wants to be the person in control of this race. And J-Wall takes that number 1 position away from our pole starter, Mac Attack. And that 17 leads that first lap. Now everyone's still getting up to speed here, so you're going to start seeing these cars fly quick. Whoa, a little contact there, a little rubbing, but everyone's still going the right direction. We're all right there. We got a lone soldier hanging on the outside. Like Skull Racer. Okay, these boys are starting to line up right now. We're going to see some good speeds here. Rotate down through the field. GZ in the 43. I'm sorry, the 00. Now he's sitting mid-pack here. Oh yeah, he's sitting right behind. He's in 5th position right now. Just kind of holding it true. Holding everything in line, getting these cars up to speed. Okay, we got a huge bump right there. Little reverse blocking, if you will. Now we have 2 packs forming up here right now. So we have the first pack of 5 cars, and then you have a mid pack of 2 cars. Nope, never mind. They all gathered up. So we have about a 5-on-5 battle coming up here in a second. If these guys in the back line up, they're going to catch this front pack pretty quick because they have a good 6 cars back there versus their 4. There's always strength in numbers, folks, especially here at this at some of these super speedways. And now is a great time for these drivers to figure out who they can run with. Now, of course, everyone's going to try to run with everybody out there, but when it comes down to who can they really find that speed and that control, basically whose car pairs up real well with each other. We had some incidents in the back there. I saw a car spinning. We go and touch base with Mucka, who's in our pace car right now.
No caution.
No caution.
Okay, we are still green. The driver saved it on that front stretch right there and continued and kept them pointed the right direction. That's beautiful. They did take my advice. That's awesome. All right, we have a beautiful front row racing up in the front right here. You have now 6 cars battling, all lined up nicely. Now they're filling up their cars still. Everyone's kind of burning off that fuel, seeing where their car is going to hold and handle. Smart driving is what we're seeing right here. No one's really forcing the issue quite yet.
Make sure when you exit pits, you stay on the apron till the backstretch.
Okay, we have cars coming out of pit road. It might have been from some of the contact earlier. Someone might have cut a tire down, which could be very likely. Good, I saw some cars pretty loose back there. Hope they get that damage figured out there. All right, back up front with J-Walt leading this pack. Mac Attack in the 17, still holding strong back there. Lined up nice. Everybody just has that speed, fast speed on that bottom line right now, which is the shortest, fastest way around this track. Oh, J-Wall got a little loose there. Contact into the wall. He keeps it. He saves it. Beautiful save. Wow. 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 I thought that was gonna be ugly. So we got Mac Attack now resumed. He took over the lead of this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we have cars on pit road. Skull Racer, we just seen ducked off. Oh, there we go. All right, another beautiful view of these fast four cars right here. So we got the 17 and then the GZ and the 00. Those are 1 and 2. And then we got the 31 of Pins. He's rounding out that third spot. Great push by the 00. Looking for maybe a way around the 17. Nope, he thought smarter of it. We saw all these cars coming out of the pit right now, and he's like, let's just go and stay lined up where it's a little bit safer. Let these guys rotate onto the field. Or back onto the track, of course. Oh, never mind, he's back at it again, inside, taking a quick look. Little Robin, holding it together. Woo!
We're up high. We're up high. Go down low.
GZ
Go down low.
took that bottom.
Thank you.
Ooh! A little touch on that apron load up his progress. McIntyre capitalizing all over his bumper.
How are you on fuel trading, Pink?
31. Looking to find both their drafts. Why these guys are fighting each other. They're looking for that run. And that's 31 of Pins right there.
I'll tell you when.
As soon as we can view up on who's
Stand by.
helping Pins out right now, because these guys are trying to find some kind of momentum and figure out when they're going to attack these two front runners.
I just hit one lap this time by Pink.
Car still tracking nicely. Max attack all over that bumper of that 00 car. Still content. Everybody looks like they're holding their positions pretty well up here in this lead pack. We're gonna rotate back over here. We have the 18 car of Pittman and the 48 trying to work together.
Hey, I can take right sides. You be all right?
Look like they're just getting up to speed. Okay, we have another pack of. Oh no, this is our lead pack right here. Sorry, I thought I was rotating the back pack, but rotated back just in time. So McIntyre takes the lead back away. They're going onto pit road. Now these are our leaders coming onto pit road. Okay, we're going to stay on board with GZ and the 17 for a minute. Now we're going to see how they come out of pit road as opposed to the cars that we just seen coming out of pit road earlier. They're getting up to speed and getting lined up. Now here's where the talent comes into play, is how fast those cars that came out of pit road line up as opposed to how fast these two are going to line up and they all meet together. Or will they get blown by this pack that already has momentum with these three cars coming out? Two cars, I'm sorry.
I'll roll up.
Okay, here we go. We have GZ and the 17 of Mac. They're getting up to speed.
Tell me when you're up to speed.
Okay, right now we're following Matty Boy and the 31
behind me,
of Pins. Oh no, sorry, that's the 71 of Paul Bear. Look like he's high and searching. Meanwhile, Matty Boy's checking out. Okay, we have more cars coming off from pit road right now. Now we're on board with the 31 of Pins. And here comes a charging line down the backstretch. That's trading paint in the 88 and the 10 car Skull Racer. Seem like they're hooked up pretty nice right now. And it looks like that's Barley, our in-car reporter. We're going to touch base with him here in a minute after all these cars get sorted out. Looks like they are gaining strength and speed on Marley.
Can I get a lap count?
Yes, they are. Here they come. Now, will they go around them? Around Marley, or are they going to kind of give him a shove? Looks like the 88 is going to try to take him around, and the 10 car is following the 88 around Marley. Marley's going to have none of that. He's like, nope, I side draft, you stalled you out a little bit. You guys are going to follow this 12 car. And Skull Racer being the smarter driver of those two falls right in line with that fast 12 car. 88 got that memo.
Drivers, let me know when there's 10 left.
Will do.
All right, now we're back on board with Mac Attack in that 17. Still battling out with GZ in the 00 car. Those two haven't left each other's sight since the drop of the green flag. Few on board with Pittman for a minute. Him and J-Wall are still paired up, trying to find that speed on track. GZ doesn't really have any kind of running help right now, so he's pretty much stuck behind Mac Attack, which Mac Attack's going to love, because every time GZ tries to pull out to get around him, he's going to run in that wall of air, slows up his progress tremendously, and Mac Attack's able to hold on to that lead. And that is what we call control of the race. Right, got a nice battle here. Got the 37.
And we're going around the outside.
Okay, and here comes Marley on the outside, bringing that run. And Marley scored back in 7th place. So move him up to 5th. We got 5th, 6th, and 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th right there, just raced by us. So this is 8th, 9th, and 10th for Super G Kush and the 31 of pins. Let's rotate back over to Marley. Now Marley is scored in the 5th position. Whoa, we got a little squirrel dog on the 10 car right now. Look like he's playing peekaboo with Marley's rearview mirror right now. Alright, he got a good run on him right now. He's looking inside. Marley ain't having it. I said the best bet for those two cars is to follow that green-yellow machine up to the front, because that's where he's heading. Alright, we're going to stroll forward here. Oh, there he is. There's our man Mac. Still dominating this race. There's 1 and 2. And I'm sure I'll hear from Marley as soon as he comes up on 3 or 4. He might try and up over here and let me know.
I can talk, Tron.
Alright, we have... Look like we have 10 laps to go in this first stage.
9 to go.
We have 9 to go now. Just crossed it.
Tron, Marley's on mic if you want to speak to him.
Oh, copy that, copy that. Marley, how's it looking out there, buddy?
It's going good. I tried a little strategy. Hung in the back, missed the big one. There was no big one, so did a little pit strategy with my comrades back here and up to 3rd place now.
Man, I was seeing that run too, especially on that outside. You really had that car up and moving, and these boys kind of knew what to do or figured it out very quickly, because they were trying to battle you for a second. They realized that your car's a little too fast for that, and they landed behind you. So, man, so it was exciting right there to take those guys on the outside. I really hope to see more of this come in the next stage.
Oh, you're going to see a lot more of it.
And folks, we have Marley right down here, and that is our in-race reporter here, driving it tough in that number 12 car. So we get to follow his progress all the way through, and you'll see him up here in 3rd. We have 8 laps to go, winding this guy this first stage down. Alright, we're going to go back up front with GZ and Mac. Keep it on board with GZ.
Hey,
trying to hunt down.
What's your gas?
And still flying. There he goes, right there, right past. Oh, I thought he had that run. He does. He's on that bumper of Mac right now.
I'm at 3. I'll call it then.
Hey, oh, Marley, you're still on comms there, bud. If you can switch that off, thank you. All right, so what we got going on here, and we have a massive run coming up by the 00 and the 17 here. These guys just don't know exactly what to do with each other because no one really has any help for GZ right now. So Mac is just kind of taking his time and really running his line. Letting GZ do all of the work, because that's all GZ's doing. He's trying to search and find and just wearing out his car, wearing out his tires, burning his fuel. He's all over that bumper. All right, we're coming up to the 5 to go. Lap traffic. And that is the one car of Venom Mods. Look like he has some damage. Remember I was talking about that earlier. We're seeing it in person right here. He has some damage to the front of that car right there, and that is blowing him up. Now that he's gotten back into some kind of a draft, he should be able to keep that car up to speed and going. And he does. He caught that draft of the lead pack. Now, I think that does put him a lap down, so hopefully he is the first car lap down, so he gets that lucky dog come the start of the next stage. And we are counting it down right now.
Hey, Tank, looks like we're going to have about 4 to go. Can you go with no tire?
All right, dude, just heard it was going to be 4 to go.
No more cautions.
And the cautions are off. As we just heard from Mucka, our pace car and reporter on track.
Take right sides, right sides.
Okay, look, and it did sound like because we have Marley still on comms that we just heard a little bit of strategy going on there. Look like we're gonna have some 2 tire changes going on. Gonna get that track position. So late pit at the end of this stage. How is this gonna turn the heat up on this entire race and of course the momentum that it has? This is going to flip up those driver positions, and I was also mentioning something of that earlier about positioning your car up in front, in the back, depending on what your strategy is for tonight's race. So we had some 2 tire stop right there, a little splash and go. We're going to see what this winds up on track. And we should be coming up to 2 to go. Our in-car reporter will switch the lap cap back for us. Whoa, 00 GZ. Got a little loose there. Zoning in. Okay, we have Marley here. He is scored in our 5th position right now. And he's holding that 5th. But that 88 is tight on his rear bumper, trying to give him the best shove he can to gain positioning on this track. Smooth line with those 2 right now. So that is for 5th and 6th. Right. We're going to go back up with Mac. And I'm not sure exactly where Mac's at right now. He's running a little solo action. Maybe I'll contact our in-race reporter and see if he can give me a location of Mac right now. Marley, do you have a copy?
Marley, you on comms, Marley?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a copy.
All right, there's Marley. Marley, if you can give me a lap track for me on Mac Attack right now, that would be fantastic. Kind of lost his position.
Let's see here. Showing Mac Attack in first place, and we just crossed. We got 2 to go.
Copy that. 2 to go with Mac in first. I did have it on the right car. Go with instincts when you get a little lost. That's all I can say. So we're gonna leave it on P1 to see if anybody has anything for him. Viewing in the back, we have a solo car back there. But right now he's at 1 to go, coming up to the line now. So this is the last lap of stage 1. And Mac Attack is set and sail right now. It doesn't look like he has too much you need to worry about. And this is going to be some great points. Now remember, folks, this is the opening of the season for Front Row Racing and this B Series, of course. So every point right now is going to make a tremendous difference in the start of this season. It's going to give this driver the momentum that he wants, that he needs for that next race. And when going into that next race, which is Vegas, they're going to be able to really have the momentum and the confidence when it comes to attacking that track and hopefully sustaining their points lead over the field. All right, and that was the end of stage. And congratulations to Mac Attack for that first stage win of the new season for Front Row Racing.
Jumping.
All right, so meanwhile, on track, let's go with our pace car for a moment, and let's see if we can get a little insight from Mucka. Mucka, got a copy with the booth?
Yeah, here we are, Tron.
Hey, buddy. All right. Hey, how's it looking out there in that fast pace car, man?
It's looking pretty slow in the pace car. Those guys on the track are going a lot faster than I am, that's for sure.
No, just out of curiosity, let's get over to the pace car here. Okay, now, just out of curiosity, in that pace car, do you have an overwhelming feeling to floor it and take off with these boys, knowing that they put you in an actual NASCAR for the, cup car for the pace car?
Yeah, no, the urge to sit here is overwhelming. I just want to get out there and start banging doors with these boys, but that's not what the pace car is all about.
That's a copy. It is a lot of fun, though, man. Well, you're doing a great job. Look like the field is starting to collect over to you.
I'm hungry.
We're going green on...
okay, and here we go.
No pace car.
And we are starting Mac Attack, leading us back off again. Go, Mac! I'm loving this, man. So he starts it off on P1. He finishes the stage, number 1. And now he's starting stage 2 in the first place. So, man, he's controlling this race. I'm sure exactly what he was looking out to do today. Well, we got a group of hungry drivers right behind him, so let's see if he can maintain. Well, this just seems like a perfect time to do a little cranker upper action. So let's go ahead and do that. Woo! Get it, boys!
Yes. Caution's out.
Race to the line.
Race to the line.
All right, folks, I'm sure you just seen exactly what we seen down here. Muck is going to be busy. He's getting back out there in that pace car right now. We are under caution. They are racing to the line, and when they cross the start-finish line, that will be their positioning for the start of the race, unless they decided to pit, and their positioning on track will adjust accordingly. Here they come to the line. Mac Attack still holding on. 001837. Super G Kush. Car's fanning out all over the place, holding on to it. Woo! Oh, easy 18. That is a transition right there. Could mess up your front splitter. And there goes our pace car right now. Let's get over to our pace car. All right, let's go on board with Mucka real quick. Mucka, back on board with you, buddy. I'm sure you
got on the track now.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't expect that one so soon, huh?
No, I was actually getting the tires changed because they were dry rotting on the side of the road.
Nice. And that's why you don't put a league driver, one of the best, in one of the slowest cars out on the track. All right, it's going to test his patience today, and I can't wait to see it. So far, he's holding a better pace than I do. I have the rubber band defect, is what they say. Well, it's just because, you know, I'm so excited talking with you folks.
Pit road is closed.
Okay, we just heard from Mucka. Pit road is closed. Now we do have our in-car reporter here. You'll see Marley down here on this bottom TV here, and he is scored in our 5th position. So let's go ahead and scroll on back. Okay, we got Marley in that, and there he is in our 5th. Rest of the field looks like they're catching up to him right now. Paul Bear in that 71. Car still looks pretty clean. And behind him is a 31 pins. All right. Back up front with Mucka. Everyone's single filed up.
Pit road is open this time.
And you just heard from our pace car, Mucka. The pit road is open, so let's see if we have any takers. Again, this is drivers have all kinds of different agendas and strategies. Could this play into or ruin some of their strategies? And you know how we're going to find that out, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to watch the race. But I'm excited for these boys, though. I'm telling you, they're going to get something done today. I mean, they're clean, you know, trying to be as clean as possible, as fast as possible, and race, I mean, just epic around each other.
Pit road is open. Pit road is open.
All right, we are coming around to pit road now.
Is there anybody a lap down?
We have Mucka on comms with the drivers. We are looking for lap down cars right now so that way they can make their way around the field. And here we go. That was the 10 car of Skull Racer. Lap down, going to get his lucky dog back.
Pit road was open.
It was open.
All right. So everyone is still lined up. We're going to check in with Mucka on our lap count for how many to go?
We have this one and one more to go.
Copy that. So we got 2 to go.
Yes.
And that side chatter you'll hear, that's Mucka on board, talking to the drivers, keeping everything in check.
Get lined up double.
All right. Excited to see how this is going to go down. So Mac Attack so far scoring as our points, or as our leader of the race. We have GZ in the 00, followed by the 18 of Pittman. That's our top 3 right now, waiting for him to kind of rotate through.
Get doubled up behind the pace car.
That's a good looking car there, Mac. Driving that Sunny D. It's making me a little thirsty, actually. Probably should have brought myself some Sunny D. So far we have a diverse field of Chevys and Fords up front. So Chevy outside, Ford inside. It looks like he has some help behind him. All right, so we are lined up on Mac right now. Will we be seeing the green flag?
green flag this time.
Copy that. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to go ahead and leave it here on Mac. Max can go ahead and tear this thing up. Let's see if we can get that kind of restart he did in the beginning of the race. Yeah, all right. This is exciting. These cars are all lighted. Look at him, man. You can only imagine the tension and just excitement right now in each one of those cars. I'm sure if you bottled up all that energy together from all those drivers in these cars right now, it'd probably light up these lights here.
Pit road is, pace car is off the track.
All right, pace car is dropping off. Mac Attack with our race lead, taking us to that restart zone. Come on, boys, do it again. Drop the hammer. Pin this thing. Let's see some fast racing. Go green. And we are gone right now. Okay, we got some evasive moves already right off the bat in turn one. We got some 3 wide in the back. Searching. People are just searching for any kind of hole right now. They're looking for that position right off the bat. See if we can see that outside line start to form. Woo! These boys are flying right now. Now, I'm scared to do another cranker upper, but, because we don't have it last time. But I think I'm going to give it one more shot, all right? Let's see if we can get done here. Folks, I hope you just seen what I seen, because that was amazing. I mean, horrible for Mac, but that was 3 wide, clean, everyone holding their lines. Mac got shuffled back. High line now is starting to take form. These boys want to see what these cars have and where they can go come the end of this race. So why not better test it right now before the end? We got a strong line of GZ and the 17 of Mac Attack. Really starting to get that high line going on. See if they can form it up. Look, we got Marley back there. All right. These boys know how to get it done too, so we're going to see if they can really take shape of this high line and rip around this inside line. Oh, we got some contact. Hold on to it, boys. Oh, no. We got a wreck. We got a big one. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got damage everywhere. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's see, we got a piece of it here. So, looks like J-Wall got a piece of it. Skull Ratio looks good. A few other damaged cars out there. See if we can scroll through and see who they might be. Man, that was rough right there. These boys had it going on so clean. Just seemed like there was a little bit of door bang in there, and then looked like J-Wall took a piece of it, came back up the track. Man, there was just so much going on there at one time. It was really hard to. We have to go back to the replay on that. Woo! That got my heart racing. Oh, about as fast as these cars turning around this track right now. Okay, Matty Boy might have got a little damage in that as well. So here we go. See who's going to need to come down pit road.
Pit road is open this time.
Change those tires. Maybe splash that fuel. Work on that strategy of theirs. They're calculating so much with their crew chief. Got the calculator just to burn it right now.
Pit road is
Here,
open.
it look like we have a bunch of takers going down right now. Pretty much the entire field. Everybody has come down and left poor Muck out there in the pace car all by himself. Muck, please don't get bored or get lost, buddy.
I could do some S's.
No. We don't need S's, we don't need the landscaping. Even though we would prefer that the pace car did the landscaping than these race cars out here right now.
Yeah, no, it sounds to me like there was a big one.
It was huge, buddy. Yeah, they had it so clean too. That was amazing. So we are on pit road now with Matty Boy. Let's see, we're gonna scroll through. Trading Paint, first one off. Followed by the 18, 12 of Marley, 10. Looked like Mac, and then the 88. That'll round out our top 5 out of there.
Drivers get lined up double behind the pace car.
It looks like the 88 still has a little bit of damage, so he might have opted not to fix his damage and ride around on that in the draft, which could possibly be. He's probably scared of losing positions right now. Might want to hang in the pack, maintain his track position, and of course speed-wise as best he can. Wait until that next caution or the end of stage. So that way they have an ample amount of time to fix that car.
Pit me or outside probably.
All right. So we got looks like gonna go up forward here to our leader, which is going to be Super G Crush in the 37 car. And looks like we have Pittman in the 18 lined up on the outside. Marley in the catbird seat behind that 37. Will he push him? Will he race by him? $5 says he races by him.
I got that.
I'm just saying. But yeah. Wait. Oh, you got that? You got that bet? All right. Let's see if he can make it past it. We'll see. Now he does have because I'm really gonna like my bet right now with you, Muck, because he has the 17 pushing him, which is like that's like the team of all teams when it comes to the super speedways. I know I've been passed by those two too many times when I'm racing. They link up, man. They run together so well. So
those boys know how to run together. So.
Oh yeah. Well, they both in bright enough cars, man. We shouldn't be able to miss them. All right, everybody's lined up. How many laps we got left here, Muck?
We're going green on this lap.
Going green this lap. Copy that. Everybody trying to swerve a little bit right now. Warm those tires up, trying to get that traction. Get that sicky icky out of those tires, because they're going to need every inch. Oh, here we go. We're going green this time. It's going to be Super G-Kush taking the screen. So let's see how he does on his restarts. We got Marley little woed up on the bottom. Looks like I'm out $5. 18 car, nice run. Sits down to that second position. Looks like he has a 10 car behind him. And that's a Skull Racer. Yes, it is. But looky. Here comes Mac Attack, the man who's been running up front all day long. He's sitting in that fourth position. And there's Marley. Setting his sights on Mac. Probably going to come on him with the head of steam. We got the 10 car on the outside. Trying to make it happen.
Get ready, Mac.
Woo! Ducks back in, toss better than it. Mac on the outside. Mac with the run on the outside. Marley out there to give him a shove. Here we go. Let's see which. Oh, we got the 18 with the block on both lines. Will not hold. 37 on the outside. 17 of Mac. Marley out there. Lined up 2 by 2 by 2. All the way back. I'm loving this right now. This is how he shows us what's up, boys. Lining up a little bit. Getting those cars to pick up some speed here. Trying to find that run around the outside. They're looking.
Go ahead, Mac.
Woo! Look at that 37 rocket out there with Mac in the 17. And then, of course, Marley getting dirty with it. Look at them go. These three are lined up fast. They're going to try to get themselves a little bit of a cushion between this backpack here. But I don't see it happening because these guys are now starting to line up because they know better. Fast run right now. Make sure you look for these cars on the fast lap board. Because they are scooting. Whoa, got a little contact there. Everyone's good, pointing in the right direction. All right. See how quick they can line back up and catch this front pack. This front pack's really starting to gain some distance on that secondary pack. Got 6 cars in the front pack.
Drivers. Can I get a lap count from the drivers?
We have 10 laps to go on stage 2.
11.
11 laps, thank you. 11 laps to go. Pushing it tough. Look at this front line. These guys are flying. Whoa, little wiggle. Oh, no. Super G-Kush with little wiggle. Does a little tail whip to Mac. Sends Mac to the outside. He is now going to the back of this fast pack. He collects it back in line. Just looking for another run. Wouldn't give him long. Super G-Kush right there, leading our race in that 37 car. Marley, hot on his tail. I don't think you can fit a piece of paper between those two cars. Maybe now? No. Marley is just hammered down. He's looking for any kind of run he can. Looking in his rear view. And let me guess, finds that 17? Possibly. Outside, Marley's taking 37. Drag race around the track. Side by side. Marley losing a little momentum. Tucks back in. Jumps back out. And here comes Mac attack on his bumper. See if Mac can give a nice little shot to the front. Marley really looking to try to take control of this race. It's going to be the first time he's seen that clean air so far this race. Still holding tough on the outside. GZ still holding the inside line. Marley GZ 1 and 2 drag racing around the track. Whoa, hold on to it. Little wiggle. That looked like some air right there. Now that's, folks, that's really great to pay attention to that, because if these cars get close to each other, it might look like they hit, but they really didn't. What it is, it's that air pushing those cars around. And when you're diving into that turn at 200 plus mile an hour, and you lose that air on that nose, it's going to happen. That nose is going to let go, and he's going to go up that track like he just did. So he has to roll up a little bit, bring the car back down, get it back into line, get his run back. So far, he's got that accomplished. And on the bumper of the 31. And that's Pins in our 31 car. Sitting there in that second position. Now you got Mac and Marley back together again. Here we go. We're just going to go ahead and leave it up here in this front pack right now, because these guys, I don't know who's going to go where. We got Marley and Mac on the outside again, trying to get that push. now that inside line was woed up. Here they come.
How much gas you got, Mac?
Trying to, well, okay, they were coming on the pit road. Thank goodness he got that thing woed up. He was pretty slick there. Okay, we got Sports Mod coming up on Marley and Mac, and Marley just assumed the race lead. Marley in second, and Sports Mod in a Wienermobile number 6 in that third spot.
And Mac.
All right. Then we got a fast pace going on. These boys are sitting down.
Yeah, I'll go one more lap, then we'll do splash.
All right, and he's heard we got a little bit of pit strategy getting ready to get thrown down. Again, these boys all have agendas and try to follow along with that, with their pace of what they set their car up for. Constantly checking their lap times, constantly checking how much fuel they have, tire wear, if they can go 2 tire, if they need to go with 4, depending on what lap it is. And right now we are at 4 to go. So this is going to be a quick.
Gonna have to take right side, Mac.
Quick splash. We're on Venomods right now. Trading pin that 88. And this fast group, he's right there behind J-Wall. Okay, now we got the lead group coming in in the pit roads right now. Marley leading them in. Mac in second. And of course, the 6 car of Sports Mod. Nose to tail, right there. Just like they run on the track. What do you know? Guys are even drafting in pits. Now that's ridiculous, right? No, they're looking for every advantage there. I'm just saying. Alright, so we're gonna go back on track. We got Super G Kush here in 37. Now remember, he ducked off and pitted before these guys did, so we're gonna see exactly where they round back around after everyone gets their servicing done. Now well, we did see we had a little damage there on Sports Mod. Here comes Marley, Mac, and Sports out of pits right now, ripping around that bottom. Okay, now we see how fast they get to speed, because here comes the 2 behind them. Now remember, that's J-Wall.
You got a car with you?
And here they come, ripping around the outside. Now again, they were lined up. Smart driving right there. They were, again, the cars that can get lined up the quickest will go faster, of course, and gain track position throughout. Gain time on track. That's what you're all about when it comes to any of these races. Time on track. And here comes more cars out of pit road. Let's see how they blend in with the field, because this is always crucial right here. We got cars trying to get up to 200 mile an hour, and cars that are already doing 200 mile an hour.
Got the 37 in the lead.
Okay, 37 in the lead. Thank you. Yep.
Right now, Mike.
All right, it's going to Super G Kush, and whoa! Here comes Mac and Marley. Woo! Outside, 2 by 2 by 2, right here. You guys are ripping it again. Molly and Mac on the outside, trying to maintain this. And again, well, right now you have the 37 and the 37 and 31 wound up so good on the bottom. It's a shorter way around the track, so they're going to prevail, because again they only have it's a 2 versus 2 here. They need is that extra car. Get that 5th person, and whoever that 5th person likes the most is going to go with that group. Side draft right there by Marley.
Yep. Go ahead.
Woo! Holding on to it. Marley a little high onto the outside. Going to fall back in behind Mac. And let's see what Mac and the 17 Sunny D can get done. Now they might sit back just a little bit, try to get that run. We are on the last lap of stage 2. Coming up to it right now across Star's finish line. They're going to go into 1 to go after this for stage 2. So let's see who gets the run. Remember, these stage points are what it's all about, because you could win your way in, or you could point your way in. Right now, Super G-Kush is looking stout up there in front with that 31 hot on his tail. Here comes Marley with a little look outside, trying to get some of those stage points. Finishing in third. Nice run, boys. Good run. Good run.
Good run, Matt.
So we have on our sitting positions here. So Super G Kush took the stage win on that one. Man, what a great run for him. He's stoked right there. Again, that's going to give him a nice little jump start and points. That's what we're looking for right there. But again, 1 through 5, that's where we're trying to get those main heavy points right there. Those are the heavy hitters. Placing that top 5 is going to make sure that it's going to guarantee you a spot, at the top of the list when it comes to these points. Now remember, when it comes to A and B for front row racing, A and B converge at the end of this. Oh, and here we go. So we're going to go up front with Super G Kush. No, I'm sorry. We have 31. Must have got him on pits right there. All right. So Pins 31 has assumed her lead, but not for long, because you have the 12 car of Marley and the 17 car of Mac. Mac Attack on the outside, forming up tough. And you have the 37 of Super G Kush. No, I'm sorry, that's a 00 of Jeezy. Followed by the 1 car of Venom Mods. And they all 4 rip around the 31. 31's going to try to get something back. Now he's up to speed. Little contact there with the 1. 1 goes up the track. Still holds it. Manages to get back into the draft. Still outside. Oh, wow. 31 outside, looking, searching, needs some help. Will he find it? That's what we're waiting for. I'm sure he's asking the same question out there right now. Who's coming with me? Doing the Jerry Maguire. All right, fast line on the bottom. First 5 lined up pretty good. Behind them, we got a little stack of 2x2 action. Car in the landscaping holds on to it. All right, everyone's starting to line up right now. Getting that fast pack of cars. Those 6, 8 cars really starting to charge. Again, that's where we're gonna see the speed of who's out there, who's clean, who has that piece that can actually get up to the front, who has that horsepower. And this is also where you're looking to find your friends. These are your buddies right now because you need them. This is the last stage. This is for the Gustos. Gustos and Benjamins, by the way. Oh, wow! Huge run by that 6. Gave that 31 quite the shot. Woo! 48 hot on that 18 right now. We got to run to the outside. Looks like that's Jeezy looking outside. He has help from the 17 of Mac. Fantastic. Okay, now we got a 3 versus 2 here. So, whoa! J-Wall holding on to it. Little loose. Smart by Mac. He takes the higher line around, it looked like. Well, both GZ and Mac took the higher line around. Gave that car space and were able to slip in behind and continue their run. Here they go again. It's going to be hard, 2 versus 3, and the 3 have the inside line. Mac attack searching. J-Wall on the outside takes that 3 spot away. And we have Marley just leading this race right now. He's going to try to keep control of this guy, blocking those runs, maintain the pace of this field. Show these boys how to run a super speedway. Okay, we have 2 packs now. So we have first pack of 5 cars, and look like the second pack of 5 cars. I'm gonna view back to the. Nope, can't. Dang it! Every time I want to view back there, they get 2. I start racing again. That's amazing. Whoa! Hold on to it. 17 of Mac touched that butter, upset his car. Car unloaded off the bottom, and shot him up the track. Good save though. Great save. Still maintaining their position, but guess what? With that racing going on, it's woke them up a little bit, and that secondary pack of 4 cars, it's starting to gain speed. And that secondary pack is catching. We just seen J-Wall all over the apron there on that one. And here comes that second pack, lined up smartly. Look at him, man. That's an arrow right there, shooting down the backstretch, saying, "We coming to get you, boys." And they got him. They are in contact now. Here we go. Now let's see what's going to happen here. Are they going to rip around the outside? Pins into 31 on the outside. Starting that move. He is on 37's bumper. That's Super G-Kush. Whoa! Oh my! Oh man, we have contacted into the wall. We got cars spinning. Caution is out.
Right to the line, caution.
Okay,
Wow,
lap count.
that was amazing. Whoa! Then right when those guys had the run, oh man. That's quite disconcerting, don't you think?
Appreciate that.
Got some damaged cars out there. Let's get on board with Mucka here, the pace car. Get to warm them tires up. Mucka, you got a copy with the booth?
I got you.
Now, what did you happen to see with that, bud? Did you see anything on your position on track?
No, I seen a couple birds fly by, but that was about it. It's on the other side of the track.
Oh.
I looked at my rear view and I seen the 48 spinning. That's all I seen.
Yeah. There was some contact, some door banging right there, and they just couldn't hold on to it. Yeah, it was we had it on them actually. Yeah, the main camera was on them. So let's go ahead and we're gonna sort out the race lead here. Who is our race leader right now? I believe that is Marley and Mac.
It is Jeezy.
Okay, so Jeezy is our race lead. That's followed with Mac in second. And 37 of Super G-Kush in third. Marley in fourth. The 18 of Pittman. Now the 18 of Pittman. There's our rookie. Cool. Yeah, and he's been hanging tough up front with some of these boys, man. These boys have been getting this thing done for a long minute.
Road is closed.
Okay, we just got a note there.
Stretch.
Pit road's closed. We are waiting for the gathering of the entire field. Cars gonna be getting their laps back, talking to their crew chiefs, figuring out what their strategies are going to be, depending on what lap we are looking at. And if we can get you switched back over to your lap count there, Marley.
All right, 72 out of 100.
72 out of 100. Fantastic. All right, so we're looking at 18 to go.
Open this time.
28 to go. Sorry, I didn't do math today. So we still have quite a duration left of this race. So here we go. So we come up to about 26, 27 to go.
Pit
These
road
cars
is
will
open.
get not the best fuel economy, so we're still going to be looking at at least one more pit stop. Maybe two. Okay, we have cars on. We have some takers. Now we are on board with Mac Attack. Got the 00, 12, and the 37. Those are the first four onto pit road. We're gonna go ahead and leave it here. See if we can get that race off pit road. Calamity on pit road! Woo! I really hope none of those, none of the tire carriers or pit crew get hurt in that matter, because that was some beating and bangings. Okay, we got some splash and goes, it seems like. Some tires. We got some beating and banging in pit road, saying you got to go a little faster. All right.
Yes.
18's coming out right now. Pittman.
You get lined up at the back of the field.
GZ, I believe, is taking over our race lead. Sport Mod coming out. On board with Marley. Ripping out of that 1 and 2. Got Matty Boy right here. Trying to get something done on that 41 Mustang. Paul Bear in the 71 following up behind him. 31 pins. Nice.
Freaking 12
All right. So we have back on our pace car right now. Okay, so we have the 37 of Super G Kush. He is our race leader. Mac Attack in the 17 is on the outside. Marley in the 12 car in third. Underneath on the bottom, it looked like a little bit of damage, so we'll see if that woes him up and his forward progress, or that's just a little added extra challenge for Marley. Everyone's lined up pretty tough. You got Pitman, the rookie, behind Marley. Like a 00 of GZ's on the outside with the 6 car. So those are your top 6 right there. First 3 rows. Remember, we have Sportsbot in that 6 car. He's been getting something done all night tonight. Everyone's shaping up. Look like we're going to be going green this time.
Going green this time.
Copy that. Green this time. Let's rip them loose, man, because we got some races still left, and these boys are looking. They're looking fast. They're looking real fast. They're looking real hungry. I see some aggressions going on right now, right off the bat. And here's where it goes, folks, right here. Now as these WAPs line down, so do the driver's patience. As you see the pace car dive off. And here we go. Beautiful restart. Super G Cushion at 37 launches off. Marley in suit. Mac Attack's falling in underneath him in third. Look like Sportsbot's trying to catch up to them. Now again, it's going to be all about who gets their cars lined up first. There we go. It's a great view of Matty Boy in that 41 as the rest of that pack's really starting to gather speed and strength, because here they come. I believe Matty Boy is scored in our 5th position right now, so this is the back of the pack, while the front of the pack is still lining up, getting ready to rock. Back of the pack's really starting to come together. Front of the pack, 3 wide up there. Woo! Marley on the outside. Mac searching. Gonna give him a shove past that 37 of Super G Kush. Let's get up there. All right. Get up to the front. Now we're on board with Mac. Marley takes over the lead. Mac's shoving good right there, giving them all kinds of momentum and speed. They're trying to get away from this fast pack that's coming up on their 6. Now, if these boys in this backpack line up and will continue to be lined up the way they are, they're going to catch these 3 up here in the front. They're already gaining. I think they actually have contact with their draft. Yes, they do. Okay, now let's see what they do with this run. Very important to see on when you have your runs like this, how you line up, if you're going to be able to time it where you can take them coming out of a turn, going into a turn. Okay, everybody molded together very nicely there. Here we go. Let's see if we can start seeing some, oh yeah, here, outside lines starting to form. We'll pay attention, here we go. Into the race. I'm already nervous. With these laps winding down, these drivers are really starting to feel this pressure right now. You can see it in their driving. Everything's gotten so much, so closer together. These runs are just becoming more and more intense. Because before we had a 5, 6 car in the lead front pack. Now we got 10. So you definitely know it's go time. We are looking at 22 to go, coming up with 21 to go on the start-finish line. Woo! Ripping out of that turn. Everyone lined up saying, oh, a little bump. He holds it. Save. Blends back up into the pack. See what they can get done. To go. Copy that. Whoa, we got J-Wall holding on to it on the bottom. Back in line. Well, okay, we have a car coming out of pit road. Now, could this be strategy right there we just seen playing? Mac attack on the outside. Marley up there to catch him. We have a car ripping down the bottom. Now it looked like the 6 of Sports Mod. Can't be positive.
Looks like his engine blew.
Oh no! We have a massive catastrophic failure for Sports Mod in the 6 car. Oh, that is unfortunate. Driver must be upset with that, not even about his doing.
That's the price you pay when you're on restrictor plate. You're revving those engines up at super high RPMs for quite a long time. Failures do happen.
What you see down there, Mucker? How's everyone looking? Where are you at on this track?
I'm sitting outside pit road waiting to see the cars go by.
Are you beginning of pit road or end of pit road?
End of pit road.
Oh, copy that. Let's see if we can get a view over to Muck here and see if we can't find him. Oh, there he was. That was awesome. Beautiful. That was good stuff. That was a good view from your car there, Mucka. Okay, we're on board with Trading Paint right now. He's trying to find something. He is on the hunt behind Mac Attack, and the 88's tracking on that 17. We got Super G-Kush trying to push the 31. The 31 of Pins up there. Those guys are looking for that run around Marley, but Marley is guarding that bottom. Blocking their runs, doing a fantastic job controlling the pace of the race. Oh, Mac with a little bump. Holds on to it. And then everyone falls nicely back in the line. All right, trying to build up their RPMs and speed, momentum, try to get that next run.
Sounds to me like
Leader is pitting next time by.
Pit's coming up traffic.
Oh, we are going to be paying attention to that. So we have pits coming up, possibly, and then we also have some strategies coming into play. Because the field has spread out a little bit, but I was going to say that the racing has not calmed down one little bit up here in the front. These guys are switching positions like it is the last lap.
Leader is pitting.
All right, we just got a word from the leader that he is pitting, so Marley is going to be taking that car onto pit road. Let's go and track Marley right now. All right, Marley. Oh no, Mac is spinning a little bit in the pit entry. He recovers it. Looks like he missed the entry code.
No.
All right, so he's going to have to spin back around and put that guy back into pits. That could be detrimental to this race right now. But at the same time, Mac can be happy about that. That's what those stage points are all about. Just in case something like this has happened. Okay, we have Marley coming out of pits right now. And you see him here. This is his replay. At least in my view. All right, Marley coming back up on track. Okay, and it's showing Marley in the 6th position at this moment. As we scroll through the field, looking for our first group. And here comes Mac on the pit road. Got that commitment cone. Getting his servicing done. He's going to get his car back out on track. What a great run though for Mac. He did a really good job today on that controlling that pace of that field, that stage win. Great job. Okay, we're on Super G Kush right now, 37. Here comes Marley ripping around. I believe this is going to be 4th position. Oh no! We had contact, massive contact.
Caution out.
Caution is out.
Just come up on track.
Yep. We had to skip up on track there, and oh man, that was unfortunate.
Came up on track.
That's all right. We're gonna go under caution, bring these boys back together. We are now under caution. We are on the pace car. Mucka with Front Row Racing, the Commodore, is in the car tonight, making my duties a little easier.
Mucka, are you on the backstretch?
I am on the backstretch.
All right, so we just heard that the cars are meeting up on the backstretch. Coming around.
If you are in the pits now and you're getting a service, don't go in for service.
All right, and we are scored right now as Marley as our race leader. So we will be waiting to see Marley come up behind the field on the pace car. Pace cars coming across the start-finish line. And here comes our race leader. All right, they're collecting up onto the pace car at this moment. Everyone's going to be dialing up and seeing what we got. So, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because now we're going to reset this field. Everyone's going to get some 4 fresh field goods.
Pit road is over.
Maybe be light on fuel, so the car's going to be nice and agile and fast. Fix some damage that might have going on. get these cars back in contention for a possible win. Now, you know one person who is loving this, though? It's our man Mac Attack. Yes, that's right. So he went a lap down, I'm pretty sure of. And he was able to get his servicing and his pits done before this caution came out. So maybe he might actually get the lucky dog and his lap back. Get back up on this on the lead lap. Get himself a good run from the back, hopefully, and possibly get himself up in contention again to win.
Who's the first person to lap down?
All right, we're hearing, getting the counts. All drivers are paving off. We're gonna leave it here on Mucka for a minute, see if anyone's gonna follow. Nope. So let's go over to our race leader, which was Marley. J Walnut 48, looked like he's right behind him. Let's see what's going to happen here on pits. Little calamity on pit road again. Woo! Boys are coming in hot.
That's your warning. Next time's a good driver.
All right, coming out of track. They're going to find that pace car. That bright white zero car of Mucka. Mucka likes to call it the marshmallow car. I don't know why. He said it looks like a giant marshmallow.
You see how it's a Ford?
Oh wait, you know what, Mucka? So we had this Ford Chevy clash between him and I. So normally the pace car is a Chevy, but it looked like Ford's kind of sponsoring this race, I guess, this time. All right, folks, here we go. We're under caution. Marley is our race schedule as our race leader. Let's get back to that Ford pace car with our buddy Mucka driving that guy. Everyone's lining up nice.
Pit road is still open.
Okay, pit road's still open. So it looks like we have the 48 is scored as our race leader right now. Marley, our in-car reporters, is scored back in 4th position. Matty Boy's in 3rd. Pit road is open. Woo! I'm nervous. You can see how I'm pacing around the race booth right now. Just, yeah. I don't know how this is going to go. We have one to go. Is that what I heard? One more lap?
Yes.
Okay, copy that.
We're lap 89 of 100.
89 of 100. All right. So basically, when we're crossing this thing, we are at 10 to go right now. You can see up here on our display screen. 10 to go. And it's going to be a shootout, is what it's going to turn out to be. The only people that I think are breathing any kind of easy, which I don't think it's anybody, actually. I don't think anyone's breathing easy right now. But are some of those guys who have finished up in the top 5 throughout the stages, who a few of those drivers who got those stage wins and were able to capitalize on some of those points. I think they might be breathing little bit scotch easier. I don't think so, though. All right, everyone's shaping up, forming up nicely. Mucka cruising around in our NASCAR Pro League Heat Ford pace car. I had to say Ford. Just kidding. Ford's a great car. I'm just more of a Chevy guy. Okay, so we have 1 to go after this, so that's going to bring us down to our lap count to 9 to go. So we all know now that everybody can make it from here. Depending on if they took fuel, full, or did they do a splash? Again, there's just so many different strategies. We don't know because we're not on cause with all the drivers. and paying attention and following along. So again, it's going to be quite a surprise to see what kind of finish we're going to be having here. Our front runners are still there. Marley's still sitting back. He's third spot. Scored his third on the outside. And it'll be fourth outside, sorry. Trading Paint, he is scored in our second position. And we have Matty Boy in the 41 car. So we got, and he is sitting inside row. Second inside row. All right, folks, we are coming up around. Could this be the final restart? We're about to find out right now. On board with Trading Paint and the 48 of J-Wall. That's our front row, going to kick us off. And here we go, folks. I'm going to crank it up. Woo! J-Wall with a great start. That is some hot racing right there, folks. We already have it going on, man. They are beating and banging up in the front, beating and banging in the back. Everyone is just digging as hard as they possibly can. Everybody got the shovel out right now. Trading Paint still holding that lead position. After all of that, everybody was just dicing it up. I can't believe in how everyone was able to keep control of their cars. Okay, we've got Marlon looking inside. Or outside, I mean. Side drafting, slowing up his roll. He's slowing the 48's roll a little bit. He has no help on the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to get any kind of help. Trading Paint coming across our finish line. Scheduled as our P1. That field goes by so fast from your car there, Mugga.
Yeah, it does. Kind of rocks the car with the wind.
Have we seen it? Woo! Trading Paint really getting it done, leading this group right here.
Sounds to me like the laps are coming down and tensions are starting to tighten up.
That's exactly what's happening right here on track. Right now we have We have a 6-car battle right now lined up, but we have 4 laps to go, coming up on 3 laps to go. So these guys are going to, basically they're lining up trying to figure out what they got, waiting for that run, it looks like. Because right now we are green all the way.
No more cautions for the rest of the race.
There we go. So it's
drive smart.
Yep, it's a point and shoot. Let's see if they can hit that bullseye. Whoa, we got J-Wall on the inside, coming back up onto the track, maintaining his second position. That was a great save. Meanwhile, the 88 Trading Paint, he is just checking out. But here comes the rest of that field, gaining momentum and gaining strength, coming back. We got the 12 car with an aggressive push to the 37 of Super G Kush. They are coming, and they are coming fast. Marley is looking to shove Super G Kush or just slingshot around the outside. We have, J-Wall on the outside, which leads Mac back up in the sky. Yeah! There comes Mac trying to charge back up front. He is now behind Marley. And let's see if these two can team it up and charge past to see what they can get done. We are on 2 laps to go. Coming up to 2 laps to go. Riding on board right now with Marley.
Drive smart.
Okay, got the pins 31 here. He's searching as well. He is all over the bumper of that 12 car of Marley. Then you have the 48 of J-Walls trying to give him a shove. Mac attack, still hunting. Man, these cars are just beating and banging like you would think it'd be like Bristol of some sorts. Nope. No, this is Super Speedway. Man, this is some tight racing right here. 17 of Max sliding up in front of Marley. Marley holding on to it. Marley drifting back. Coming up last lap. Coming up on the last lap. Whoa, no. 37 of Super G Kush. He is leading this race right now, but it could be anybody's race. We are on last lap right now. Winner takes it. Super G Kush still with the commanding lead and dominance. Oh, we got a little bit of contact, holding on to it. No, J-Wall into the wall. We might have had a tire go down. Something, because with all that contact, I couldn't imagine those tires not getting cut down by something. And we got Super G Kush coming across the start. Yep, taking that checker flag. Great win for Super G Kush in that 37 car. 31 sorry, I got all confused there for pins. And then the 88 of our Trading Paint, who was leading all kinds of that race, takes our 3rd position. Wow, what an amazing race. That was some good driving there, boys. Good way to put it down or hold it off for those race leaders. Oh, man. And then you're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see the race lineup here in just one moment. That'll give us our top 10. Some great points here. Super G Kush, Pins, Trading Paint, GZ, Venom. Let's see, we got Pittman, Mac, Paul Bear, J-Wall, and Skull Racer bringing out our top 10. Wow. With the stage wins of Mac Attack and Super G Kush, so both those guys got some points. And Super G Kush probably just took over the points lead with his efforts tonight. What an amazing run by everybody so far. I mean, I'm proud of this whole team. This whole race league. When it comes down to, these guys did a fantastic job.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little driver interviews after this. We're gonna bring our in-race reporter on permanently for a minute, which would be Marley. We're gonna bring Super G Kush over, Mac Attack over, because they got our stage win, our stage winners, and of course the race leader, Pins and Trading Paint, if we could. So if we can radio to all those boys and have them come on over. And Mac Attack.
Kush. Pens, Trading Paint,
Mac Attack,
and Marley to unmute Tron.
What a great race, you guys. Marley, you there?
I got you.
All right, let's start with you, buddy. What happened? Woo! That was some hot racing, dude.
It was some good close racing. Didn't work out our way in the end, but it got some good stage points.
You did, man. Now, how'd your car feel out there so far?
It felt good. It was pretty tight, but great in the draft.
Left turn broadcasting.
Felt like I could lead the field pretty well.
Man, you looked super strong out there. You really did. I mean, you were able to get up front. Not only get up front, but you had a commanding lead. You had a strong car that was able to hold off those massive runs these guys were putting together.
Super G Kush, he was pretty fast, and Pens, they were teamed up there on the bottom. Man was up there too.
Yeah,
Attack and I tried running on the high side a few times. They were hooked up on the bottom.
Yeah, we were watching that one, that battle going on. That was pretty impressive. When it comes down to that, holding them on the outside like that, because you guys were only 2 by 2, so you didn't have any extra help, and you were running the longer way around the track, and you were still holding to their door. That was really impressive. It shows how strong you two were together as well.
Yep.
Man,
good teammates.
Yeah, that was a great run, Marley. Yeah, you guys did a good job. Unfortunate, that racing mishaps at the end. You know, it can get some and benefit the others. I can hear you there.
It's just racing incidents. In the beginning of the race, tried the whole fallback, but at the end of the race, it's time to go. And sometimes you just get caught up in the big one.
Right. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's the Russian roulette didn't play in your favor this time.
But it was a good run for this Penske Ford. On to the next race.
There you go. Very good job in that 12 car, Marley. I'm pretty stoked for him. We're going to keep our eyes peeled, so hopefully you're going to be our in-race reporter for a while, because that was it's really exciting, and you were really up there in the mix. So it gave us all a great view of what you guys are trying to get done out there. All right,
Definitely.
Do we have Trading Paint on, or do we have Mac on?
Trading Paint, Pens, and Mac. You need to unmute John.
Waiting on the rest of our boys to get on over here.
Kush, yes.
Very impressive racing, though. These guys were extremely fast. I wait for our race leader here. And the race winner, Super G Kush. I mean, GZ was putting it down on that 0-0.
I'll talk to you about it afterwards.
Oh, we having comm problem with Mac?
We need Trade-in Paint, Pens, Super G, and Mac.
Our fans are waiting.
You need to unmute Tron. You need to unmute those guys.
Oh, okay. Copy that. All right, just give us one moment here. All right, we have Mac Attack on. Got Super G Kush here. Chain Paint. All right, let's bring Pens up in this guy, because he was doing a pretty good job as well. Well, everybody was doing a great job. I just kind of try to get a select in here and again uncap the race here. All right, let's go with our race winner, Super G Kush. Man, you had such a dominating car out there today. You had one fast piece. You were able to hold off Mac and Marley on that outside for a minute. Man, tell us about it. Tell us about the race. What do you think?
I guess, I was able to get lined up with the 31, my teammate, and he was able to give me, some pretty good pushes. Like you said, the bottom line is, the faster way around when it's just, 2v2.
Mm-hmm.
They would have had a third car, they probably would have been able to, get by us because they were really strong as well.
Now, when it comes to the pace of the field, I mean, was it a pretty fast pace? Do you think, or was it more racy?
Yeah, I think we tried something in the first stage that didn't work out for us. We finished, seventh. We tried conserving some fuel and stuff like that. And so the second stage and the final stage, we just want to kind of keep up with the kind of fit around the same time, And but the pace of the race, yeah, man, it was really fast. I feel like we were running, probably some pretty quick lap times. If you go and look on the daily leaderboard, I'm sure you see a few names on there, if not everyone's name.
That's actually funny that you mentioned that, because I mentioned the exact same thing throughout the broadcast, because you guys look like you're ripping some really fast laps and times right there. I'm excited to go back and see that as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and go over to Mac Attack real quick. Mac, so you both had some stage wins, Super G Kush and Mac. Super G Kush, our winner, of course, and with the stage win. Mac, you had a very strong car with that stage win, so you finished off with some good points there. First, let's go with what happened at the end.
Not sure. Have to get with the head control and see what happens. We're getting banged down on the inside. Don't really think I went below the yellow. So we'll see what control guys say, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I had a fast car. He helped push me to the first stage win, and we followed it up with a fourth in the second. And, thought we were going to be there for the final 10 laps, but it started getting kind of testy and pushy in the front. And, not sure if I was supposed to. I think I could have finished higher, but I wanted to go ahead and heed the warning from control, so I went ahead and did the drive through. We'll see at the end where it puts me at, and we'll just next week and try to work on car for Atlanta and keep trying to work on staying up on these points.
No, we did notice that you were there were some pit strategies going on this evening as well. So I overheard, at least just from some of the comms, that some drivers were taking 2 tires, splash of fuel, trying to really work on that track positioning. Were you part of that group?
Well, in the first stage that I won, it was just me and my partner Jeezy, and yeah, we were working on pit strategy, how many laps we had left, what we wanted to do, and that was able to pull me and Jeezy to first and second on the first stage.
Yeah, I've seen that. That was an amazing run between the both of you. I mean, he was glued to your bumper, giving you all kinds of a shot and help there on that. And yeah, definitely played out to your benefit. So again, strategy calls. I see exactly how you guys were trying to get it done, at least trying to see how you guys were getting it done. And then of course, let's go with who else do we have here in the booth? Who else made it over? Trading paint, there you are, buddy. Oh man, you had a dominating car especially towards the end of the race. You're leading a lot of those laps. Did you find yourself a lone soldier at times, or did you have some help?
Yeah, I was pretty much alone out there. I mean, I know Marley and Mac were hooked up, and they were trying to run the high line, and I know Pins behind me was hooked up with his buddy, so I was pretty much a lone soldier. But I was stuck in the back all day, and somehow made it up to the front and just went with it, man. And it was a good fast car, and it's just we got stuck up in a lot of wrecks in the beginning. So.
Well, with that though, yeah, you had a really strong car, being a lone soldier and being able to not only run up in front, stay out in front, control the pace of the race for a while, and then still finish the way you did. You obviously had a pretty good car there, bud.
Yeah, Super G, he got me pretty good. I mean, it was a really clean pass, and he had a good car. So yeah, congratulations on the win for him.
Yeah, you boys were all running strong. Yes, a very great win for Super G Kush. I mean, like you said, he was strong throughout the entire race. I mean, we had Pins out there everybody was throwing it down. I don't know exactly what happened to Sports Mod, but I just seen him ripping across the bottom and towards the end of the race. So I don't know, maybe you can follow up with that. But
I got word that he blew his engine.
So he did. Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah, we were thinking that, but weren't happy. Weren't sure. But and then some of our other drivers out there today. Pittman, our rookie, how did he do?
I was impressed with Pittman for being as green as he is. He did a really good job today.
Yeah, in that 18 car.
What he brings. I'm just super impressed. Like I said yesterday, I called. If I remember correctly, I called Super G Kush for the win, and came to fruition.
Yep, I believe you did. And actually, I had my money on Marley, actually. So it was a toss-up between Marley and Mac. But I was I'd throw my money on the 12 car and see what was going to happen. But looked like 37 took it this race. But we have next week, of course. We got Sunday coming up for the A class, or for the A league. Then the B league will follow again on Wednesday. We'll have practice sessions throughout the week. So much more coming from Front Row Racing and Left Turn Broadcasting. So stay tuned. If you're just tuning in, just getting to know Left Turn Broadcasting and Front Row Racing here, please do one of those likes and share things. I don't care what happens. Just follow along, man. Look at this amazing racing we got going. We got some talented drivers, some very clean, throwing it down the best they can. I'm looking for this excitement to be throughout this entire season. So again, great racing, great job from all of you guys today.
I'd like to hear some more from Super G, how he felt with his first win to start the season off.
Yeah. Please enlighten us, Super G.
I mean, like I said, the first stage, I would have liked to finish a little bit better in the first stage because I believe the top 5 get points.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
That's
what
correct.
It is?
Yes.
So I finished 7th in that one. So I feel like I left some points out there trying to run the strategy I had. So I knew I had to pick up, or at least be in the top 5 in stage 2 and at the end of the race. So, but as far as the win goes, I'm pretty happy. Last night I finished 2nd in our mock practice, and I was, pretty conservative. It got pretty, hectic there at the end, but somehow we were able to get her, to the finish line first. So I'd like to thank you, Mucka, and who was it? True Death, you guys, for inviting me, to the league, and yeah, appreciate it, man. It's been fun.
No problem. It's great to have everybody.
So with this,
super impressed with everybody's driving tonight.
With this momentum, Super G, with this first win, how are your feelings about next week's race? Because you guys are at Vegas, right?
Atlanta.
I'm sorry. I was a little ahead of myself. So we're at Atlanta next week. How's your car there? Do you think you're going to be able to bring this momentum onto the track at Atlanta and show these boys that you are one to be messed with, or not one to be messed with?
I mean, that's what you hope for, but it's just we'll see how everything shakes out. This is Daytona, one race. We'll focus on Atlanta, and tonight or sometime this weekend, and try to get in the practice, see the times that everybody's running. It could come down to strategy again. You never know. The fastest car doesn't always win the race, so.
Nope.
Amen to
that. But we'll see, man. I mean, I feel like we got some momentum, but it's just one race, so we got a lot of races left to go. So we'll see what happens.
That's a firm. Well, you guys did an amazing job tonight. Proud of everybody. Look forward to Atlanta next week. Same format, same style, 50%, 4-time tire wear, damage, no cautions because we got our own pace car. So, but again, man, great racing to everybody tonight. I know there's a few that we missed already when it comes to chatting with here in the booth, but I'm sure we'll get them next week when it comes to their racing and their interviews. So, but
I just want to say one thing, if I can. I got to thank the 31 car because that's my teammate, man. He pushed me to that win. Without him, I don't know, man. I probably was a sitting duck because you had Marley and Mac Attack. They were teamed up, and then I don't know if Trade and Paints would have went with me or went with them. So I gotta, definitely gotta thank my teammate because that's how you win at these restrictor plates. You gotta have help. Can't do it by yourself.
That's right. He had pins in that 31 car. He did. He did. He did a great job giving you a huge shove there, shuffle and shove to the front. And again, Training Paint was looking for any kind of run, and he was searching. Man, but great job to everyone tonight. Appreciate all the great racing. So we're gonna go ahead, get out of this one, get ready for the next one. So until then, folks, like I said, like I always say, keep it pointed the right direction and tune in because we have more fast racing with some amazing talent coming here at Front Row Racing, and Left Turn Broadcasting is going to be showing it all to you. So until next time, Cal, take care.